Hello, 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 Angel here. Welcome to or back to my channel. Thank you for stopping, clicking and watching. This is part 1.5 or part 1.5 of a little mini series of videos comparing my favourite creators' decks, Sam Rook. So we're comparing 5 different decks, Sweet Foragers Tarot, Valoria's Tarot, Cosmic CUNT Tarot, Macabre Tarot, and finally the Rainbow Moon Tarot. If you haven't seen part 1, I would recommend you going and watching that first. I'll link it in the description box. Otherwise, this part is all about getting to know the majors and some ideas to do that. Yeah, so let's tune into our fantasy because it's going to be needed. We're going to be choosing a couple of activities from this book to get to know our tarot deck. Or tarot decks in this case. So tune in your fantasy, hop aboard the fantasy train, choo-choo, it's leaving the station now. Let's dive in. And as if by magic, we're back. So I don't know about you, but I feel that playing with my cards helps me to get to know my cards even better. So did you, if you thinking back to when we were children, I used to play quite a few card games, and Snap used to be a game that I used to play quite often. And Snap is where, as you can see here, you lay out all of your cards and then you pick up 2 at a time and you try to make a pair. So these cards that are here now. This is the Sweet Voyagers Tarot and Valoria's Tarot, the 2 newest of Sam Rook's decks into my collection, and these are just the majors. So my plan is, fingers crossed, that we are going to find some pairs whilst, getting to know the majors a bit better, the images in the cards, whilst having a bit of fun and also helping our memories. It's 3 birds on 1 stone. Sip of coffee. Okay, I can't guarantee how well this is going to go, but we're going to try. So let's pick one of each card and let's see how we get along. So we've got the Hermit, and we want a Valoria's Tarot. We're looking for the Hermit. No, we found the Sun. Okay. Let's do this one. Strength. Oh, the Moon. That was the Sun over there, right? I'm sure it was the Sun. Okay. Let's try this one. The Lovers. Ooh, I'm feeling this one. I'm feeling totally drawn to this one over here. Justice. Oh, dagnammit. This is going to be tougher than I think, or thought, I think. Here we go. The Hierophant. Let's go with this one. The Star. Okay. Let's do this one. Oh, the Star, the Star, the Star. I just saw it here. It was here somewhere. Ooh, which one was it? Was it this one? This one possibly. Oh, I'm sure you're shouting at the screen. I think it's this one. Oh no, the pressure. Yay! I didn't expect to get a pair. I'm going to be honest. Okay, we're moving along. The Sun. Oh, we've seen the Sun, haven't we? Didn't we see the Sun earlier? Or was that the Moon? No, wait, that's the same one. This one. What was this one? Yay! Ooh, we're on a roll, we're on a roll. Don't get excited. It's all going to go, badly, I feel. Okay, we're looking for a Foragers Tarot card. Oh, the Learned. Now that is the Hierophant. Didn't we see the Hierophant from Valoria's Tarot? Was it this one? Was it this one? It was here somewhere. I wonder if it's that one, We're doing it. We're living the dream. Oh, dagnammit. Okay, we're going to try that one again. We're going to try this one. No, that was Strength. Oh, dagnammit. And Death. Okay. I know that the Hierophant was here somewhere. Was it that one then? No, I can't remember. No, that was the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. You can see how well this is going to go. Yay! I was going to say, you're going to see how well this one's going to go. So this, I feel, just kind of helps you to, get the images more into your mind. Oh, here we go. It was this one, right? We're going to go for this one. Yay! Oh my goodness me, this is going quite well. Let's take 2 more and then we're going to move on to the next activity. Oh, justice, here we go again. Let's do this one. The world. Okay, and the last one, I'm going to go for one of these on the bottom, I think. Judgment, which we haven't found as yet. And let's go with this one on the bottom, possibly. And death. Okay. So that was the first activity. You know, it's a bit of fun, bit of playtime, you know, gets your inner child, you know, out to play. And I really find it a great way to, you know, just get to learn to know the majors a little bit better. Let's move on to the next activity. Okay, so the next activity we're going to choose is an activity from the Tarot Playbook by Linda Cowles, 78 Novel Ways to Connect with Your Cards. This is a storytelling activity, so we really have got to get our fantasy brains into gear now. These are all of the majors from all 5 of Sam Rook's decks. That's, oh, if maths is serving me well today, it's 110 cards. So the plan is we've got 4 prompts to get us started with a story, and we're going to flip each card, you know, and make a story from the cards that come up. Now, I can't guarantee this is going to go well. I can tell you that I filmed this about 20 times yesterday and then gave up in disgust because it went so badly. So if you want to play along, you're very, very welcome. You can pause the video after every card and make up your own story. It's just a bit of fun. It's just to kind of get the juices flowing and, you know, to kind of to introduce you, you know, to your major arcana, or any cards actually you could do this with. So we're starting. Are you ready? Let's do this so you don't think I'm cheating. Is that okay? I don't want you to think I'm cheating. Although, to be honest, I need all the help I can get with this activity. Okay, so we're starting with Once Upon a Time. Give me a good card. Once Upon a Time. Oh no! Did you pause the video? Possibly. Let me take a sip of coffee. This is not going well so far. Oh, no, can we start again? Please, can we start again? Okay, we're starting again. Once upon a time, there was an elf who wore a magical pink skirt. The next prompt, who more than anything in the world wanted an eye patch and an owl because they had a definite pirate fantasy that they wanted to fulfill. The next prompt, but alas, they could not manifest their pirate fantasy. They needed some help. Next prompt, then one day, they were sitting with their morning coffee when suddenly a friend appeared at their door. And that friend said, I know the future. Your pirate fantasy will be fulfilled. Then there came another knock at the door. And who stood at the door when they opened it? One of their friends with a super duper potion they had precisely concocted. It was a potion to turn them into a pirate. Goodness me. Unfortunately, the elf with the mystical pink skirt by this time had gotten bored and packed their suitcase and gone off on holiday instead, and was living happily ever after in Tahiti. The end. It's really not an easy activity, or definitely not for me, but it's quite fun. So I would definitely recommend it. You can do this activity with major cards, with minor cards. You could do it with one deck. That works totally. Have a go. I would definitely recommend it. It's a bit of fun, a bit interesting. It gets your brain ticking over. Okay, let's move on to the next activity. Let's do this. Okay, so the next activity comes from the same book, the Tarot Playbook by Linda Cowell, 78 Novel Ways to Connect with Your Cards. This can be used with one deck. I've still got all of the majors from all of Sam Rook's decks. That's 110 cards. But you could definitely just use this with one deck. And what we do is we shuffle the deck, and then we choose a pair of contrasting words from the list suggestion in this book. And then one by one, we're going to look at each card, pull each card individually, and determine which word out of the pair that it most closely identifies with. But we're going to try not to take the words too literally, or think of the words as positive or negative or light and dark. It's just a bit of fun. So for instance, we're going to choose moving and still. Okay, so cards with movement in, cards that are still. Okay, so let's do this. So moving and still. Are you ready? Let's do this together. Moving or still? I would say there's movement in this card. So, we're moving in this one. Here we go. Here's the next one. The Devil. Oh, I think that's quite still, isn't it? It's quite, bound up, stuck in the comfort zone. Here we go. The World. For me, the world has got a definite movement going on. End of cycles, starting something new. So we're putting that with Temperance. The Hermit. This feels quite still, doesn't it? This figure is still, standing. Put with the Devil. The Wheel of Fortune. Well, the wheel says to me definite movement. We've got some planets and some water and other things that are moving that definitely have movement in the artwork. The Moon. Oh, that's a tough one, isn't it? Is that a still or a moving? Does it have movement in it, or is it a bit still? That's a bit tough, that one. Oh, can we have an undecided pile? I'm going to have an undecided pile here. Moving or still? Oh, moving, I think. Definite movement in that one. And we'll take one more. The Chariot. Oh, what should we say for this one? Is it moving or is it still? Could be slow movement, couldn't it? Oh, that's a bit of a tough one. I think I'm going to go with movement for that one as well. Okay, we're going to change the keywords. Let's choose another set from the book. Let's go with... let's go with hot and cold. This will be an interesting one. Hot or cold? Justice. I'm going to say cold. Justice feels quite decided, quite straight down the line. I'm going to say cold. Hot and cold. We're starting here with cold. Hot or cold? The Hermit. Well, there feels quite a bit of warmth in this picture, doesn't there? We're going to go with hot, I think. Hot or cold? Oh, that's a difficult one. Can this go in the undecided pile? I think it should. Hot or cold? I don't know, this character is pretty hot. We're going to go with hot. Can I say that about Temperance? Too late, I said it. Hot or cold? Oh, I don't know. Got a bit of a hot and a bit of a cold going on here. Oh no, what should we say? Oh, I think we're going to go for an... Oh, I don't know. What do we think? I'm going to go undecided. That poll doesn't really exist, so I'm cheating. Sorry. Hot or cold? Yeah, I'm gonna go for hot. What do we think? Although they're out in space, and space is cold. Okay, we're taking it literally. They're out in space. It feels quite cosmic and very cold. Temperance again. Hot or cold? I don't know. What do we think? I'm liking their outfit. That's pretty hot. We're going with hot. We're going with hot. The Rigid, which is the Emperor. This is the Macabre Tarot. Hot or cold? I'm thinking... Oh, I don't know. The crystals are making me feel a bit of a cold vibe. But the Emperor's ruled by Aries. And I want to say Mars, which makes me totally feel it's hot, hot, hot. And some of the Emperors can be quite hot in the images. Hot or cold? Oh, I don't know. That's a tough one, isn't it? Hot or cold? Oh, we've got to make a decision. Make a decision, Angel. Make a decision. What do we think? Leave your comment in the comment section if you want to. Hot or cold? I don't know. I'm having a complete blank. I can't stand the pressure. I can't stand the pressure. Hot or cold? Hot. We're going with hot. Last one. The Magician. Hot or cold? This one feels quite cosy to me. Does it not? Feels like your nan when you were a youngster, going around to their place and they're making you a nice cup of tea in a tray with some biscuits on it. I'm going to say hot. Okay, so yeah, a very short video. That's pretty much all I've got for you today. Just 3 small activities to kind of give you a way to, what's the word? Bond with your decks a little bit better. Yeah, I would definitely recommend, if you don't have already, the book that I mentioned, the Tarot Playbook by Linda Cowles. There's some really cool and fun activities in that book. I'm also planning on purchasing the Tarot Activity book, which I haven't done as yet, but I really want to get that into my bookshelf. Anyway, yes, that was a short part 1.5 or 1.5. Watch out for part 2 coming very, very soon, where we'll be looking at the minors. Otherwise, I'm going to thank you for spending some time with me. Hope this was helpful. And yeah, have a lovely morning, afternoon, or even wherever you are in the world. Take care, and hope to see you next time. Toodaloo!